Tell me what you want, tell me what you want. Tell me what you're feeling inside. Just can take you out of my mind. And I gotta wake up without myself tomorrow. Try to confront every wall that you said. Even after you left, all this gap turned out to become sorrow. Tell me what you want now. Tell me what you feel inside. This can take you out of my mind. You gotta set your eyes. Try to confront the skies. Can you feel my outside?
Hello, everybody. Yeah. So before I begin, happy birthday, Blaine, Katie, and Morris. I know Annie Pat's birthday was the other day, and we have a few more birthdays coming up. Wonderful, Judo. Hopefully it's good news. I appreciate you letting us know. That is fucking crazy. So hello, everybody. I know I'm being lazy, and I didn't stop and say hello to everyone. I appreciate you all. Now, I feel like it's like a drama fucking hangover. Every time I turn on YouTube, it's fake outrage, fucking threats, warrants. What a ridiculous day and night and week and months and years on YouTube. I do not give a fuck, and I will not carry a torch for anyone, because 90% of the people that are getting attacked today, with the exception of a few people that are just not flip-floppers, they will go back. They will tolerate the abuse, and hey, I'm here for it. If you love that cycle, I love that shit too. But doesn't mean I won't call it out, you fucking weirdos. And like, I have a lot of people that I'm friends with, okay, that are still fucking with Ernie. And I knew they will always fuck with Ernie, and I'm okay with that. I don't put conditions on them. I don't get in their way. I don't fuck with them. But in the same circumstance, I have every right to voice my opinion on whatever the fucking trash heap of dumpster fires YouTube has become and maintain. So I freaking have it pulled up, and I didn't pull it up on my everybody was asking about Homelander. Homelander has been around for years. And I do not believe him to be a troll. What's up, everybody? I see y'all. I believe this is legitimately who he is. So if it is a troll, it is the longest, most unproductive troll I've ever seen. But I had a live pulled up, and I probably just lost my place. Because I've got a couple things to share with you all today. Damn. Look at me being lazy. So let me pull this up in my history real quick. What? Why is it messing? Okay. Why are you messing with me? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let me just read you. I have it right here. I'll just read you some of these comments because clearly I don't know what I've done to my account. I have Anissa's channel, my Dr. Vance channel, and my channel, right? So I record on all kinds of shit. Yeah, I have no idea what day it is. Time is imaginary, okay? It's imaginary. Also, I don't track. I don't care. What's up, everybody? Ew, it is Friday. Oh, you're right. It is Friday. Wednesday, Friday, same thing. What's up, everybody? Oh, goodness, Judah. So anyways, Homelander's making some comments, and this was June of 2024. You're looking at the reflection of perfection. You're looking at the man who gets all your attention. You're looking at the man with the biggest arm, at the man with the greatest charm, the man in Kentucky who will do harm to the guy 3 doors down. What you gonna do when you know who? How you gonna deal with the man of steel? How you gonna react to Lightning Tiger's attack? That was legitimately a Homelander comment, okay? This is from a live that I've made public. I was going through old lives, making them public because we got some good news. I have been saying, yeah, I never pay attention. I have been waiting for a special occasion to make videos public from my stash, okay? Oh, I missed it too. Shit, I'll have to go check it out. Ernie has been doing the fucking most, as you all may have heard. Everybody's getting warrants. Except Ernie, I happen to have where you gave permission to abso-fucking-lutely search out your records. And it's about a week before the Veterans Organization got your records. So, yeah, no, that's null and void. And I will play that for you today. So first, let me just take you down a trip down memory lane. This is Ernie's drug charges. There are 2 separate incidents that I'm going to show you. Okay? Yeah, still no warrants. Oops, my fault. 2 separate incidents, 2022. 3/1 of 2022, public intox, controlled substances, excludes alcohol. Okay? So you can still find this on VineLink. This shit still comes up, although it did get pled down. And I'd have to go look to what it got pled down to. So he escaped a public intoxication charge, escaped. 3/1 of 2022, it got pled down to a different charge where he did plead guilty. But that's excluding alcohol. So.
Yeah.
Now, if this isn't on drugs, I don't know what is. Exactly, Batty. But then he's also said he's done cocaine a time or two, which, listen, whatever. We're all adults. Who gives a fuck? But I seen you last night pointing out track marks. that you made up in your mind, and then laughing and said, well, I had to ask somebody about drugs. No, you do not. In fact, I'm fairly confident Blame Katie would have to ask you about drugs, not the other way around. There were a couple people in the chat that were like, no. But of course, they get attacked.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I drove it, and it's not fine. It's not a mechanic or anything. It's got a full tank of gas, bro.
Mind you. Mind you. This is when he was going to KILL Xander. Okay, the voices told him to KILL Xander, and he had to jump out of the Hummer, so he didn't KILL Xander. Sure. Okay. Meth psychosis. All right.
Right.
What's up, everybody? Oh, we'll get there.
What are you doing?
I can go back to 2021. No, I guess not 2021. I can go back to 2022, I believe. He was going to get warrants on Rack and Nicolina. I believe 2022 is when Nicolina got fired from her job, allegedly over YouTube. I don't believe either one of them, so it's hard to say what actually happened. I've never seen termination paperwork. I've never seen a resignation letter. I've never seen any valid proof of. She could have used that as a con because she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. I mean, we don't know. These people are absolutely fucking nuts. So I believe nothing anymore. Only what I can show and prove. Only what I have evidence of. But 2022, 2023, 2024, now 2025. 4 years in a row. I'm getting warrants on everybody. Trader's going to jail. Katie's going to jail. Viper's going to jail. Ghost, Peach, Sapphire, Anissa, fucking Virgo away is now going to jail. Michelle getting doxed and going to jail. I mean, this is 5 fucking years at this point of habitual patterns resulting in only one thing, which is absolute fucking failure and a shit ton of Beth psychosis.
Outside the door. It's a lot. Okay, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good Hollywood face, right? So guess what? No pain pills, no nothing. Wow, and I'm up running around, feeling good.
Look at that fucking jaw jacket. And if you go back to the live where he was power washing the car, his jaw was making the identical fucking movements.
Oh, God. Check this up right now.
Well, what's up, everybody?
You know, like everybody else, I got a phone in my face walking the parking lot, but you always got to be aware, right? No crap. Never know. Things are up. I'm always on alert. I can't help it. Talked to a girl last night. I said, hell, what am I doing today? First day, talk about damn general awareness. No way back. There's a thing called your reptilian part of your brain that focuses on survival. So whatever you get into, you know.
Okay, what's funny about that statement he just made? He's supposed to be pro-Trump, correct? That is a quote from Obama. Obama said there's a reptilian part of your brain. That's not true. So it's funny that he's like, the reptilian part of my brain. Hold on, he's a fraud. Everything he does, he got it from somewhere and he utilizes it as experience and then overtalks it, gives so many details, and it convinces stupid fucking people that he knows what he's talking about. But if you've ever done that job, you know exactly that he has no idea what he's talking about, but that he has a memory recall that allows him to Google quickly and get key terms, okay? Any terms he uses are fucking ancient technology. Any term. Pretext, for an example. I'll wait. Pretext. If I call the phone company, which there really even isn't phone companies anymore. This is, again, what I'm talking about. In the digital age, the pretext is not going to work. You cannot just call. Everything's log in. Everything's fucking online. Okay, now you can use phishing. You could get Linux, and they make it for you. You don't even have to copy it. You could traditionally copy something on a notepad, mark it as a bat file, and send it through email. They don't really let you do that anymore. So everything that he's doing, try to call the phone company today. First, try to find a phone company, okay? Let's say you're going to call Verizon because we're talking about cellular. Hey, GM Lovely. What's up, everybody? Yeah, everything is apps. Again, a phishing application would allow you to take someone's password and log in, or there's list dumps all the time for Google. You could look up Operation ROC and see if he's been phished before. Other than that, pretext doesn't, no. Now, pretext would be helpful if you were going to be a super piece of shit on Facebook, YouTube, and call people's family members and pretend that you're somebody, pretend that you're law enforcement, pretend all of these things. That would be helpful. But other than that, in the workforce today, Ernie, if you're skip tracing, which I do not believe, first of all, you're operating unlicensed, which you're allowed to do, but I highly doubt any company is going to take a fucking loser like you under their wing and allow them to do unlicensed skip tracing when you're talking about making fucking phone calls, for fuck's sake. Who the fuck answers the phone anymore except elderly people? And I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying my generation, 10 years prior to me, and all the way down to this new generation with cell phones, no one answers the phone. No one. So again, you're outdated, your techniques are bullshit, and you make yourself look like a fucking idiot every time you go live. But here we are.
There's a thing called your reptilian part of your brain that focuses on survival. So whenever you get into it, you can always tap into it, do the right thing, or make the right choices. So you want to get up like that. So we always got to remember that, right? We got to walk and fine. Heck,
thank you, giving payback. I appreciate you.
We jump, we get some jump, skip just a little bit, knees still forward, but hell, I'm up moving around, all madness. I ain't like these other bunch of pansy ass little bitches on the fucking couch anymore.
Yep. See, what happened was around June, it would have been July of 2024, I was called a liar. It was said because we found some charges, and again, I did not FOIA the papers. It didn't even specify where it was out of. It didn't specify a town, but it was right around 3/1 of 2022. And I got called a liar saying there's never been evidence of Ernie Shell on drugs. What?
So I feel better. I feel a lot better. A whole lot better. It's time to move forward in life.
He is.
Hey, pretty good, ain't it?
Happy birthday,
Take a spill like what I
Lori.
did a day ago and still feeling good. All right. Still feel like I'm 25. I still got a hole in my arm, if that counts for anything. But I'll be all right. Because I'm a survivor.
I'm not to stop. Work harder.
If anyone in this group or chat or anything or on this page ever names Predator Hunter Nation again, they will be banned. Because I would never name them again. Never. If you want to like them, go to their page and like them there. Don't name them on here. You want to laugh around, you want to talk about fucking Bigfoot somewhere, go to their page. You want to find a Saskatchewan or...
Again, this is way back in 2021. Now, Tina Holistic Empire, or they used to be called Predator Hunter Nation, the group of these people, they consistently would fight, break up, get back together, so on and so forth. This is after they just bailed him out of jail. Oh, maybe not. I can't remember. There was this part, 2022, Ernie was in a lot of legal trouble and getting arrested multiple times, ban and drugs, public intox, excluding alcohol, and there was one more. So I got called a liar for that, even though this shit exists.
Or whatever the fuck it's called, go to their page.
And again, when the usefulness is over with each person, okay, that's when the problem. That's when Tina fucks with Bigfoot. That's when Tina's whatever, this and that and this. Tina may be all of these things, but she's always been these things, and you knew it. You used to consider her part of your fucking SEAL Team 6, Ernie, but now you want to discredit her? Oh, because she's not believing in your bullshit anymore. Tina would go, it is the Blair Bitch Project. What's up, everybody? Yeah. The whole reptilian part of your brain, that's junk science. And for someone that's like, yeah, I'm why are you quoting Obama? Okay, why? Anyway, so that's Ernie's drug charges. And here's what he was trying to do to blame Katie last night.
They bring up this picture. You have this beautiful woman standing beside this art gallery or this canvas, which I know a lot about. Looks like this might be some kind of oil or acrylic arts or something like that. Now, here's the fact of the matter is that's not what it was. You know, you have a beautiful woman over here, and I think we all know who this woman is. But there's something that they brought up that was really disturbing. And I was thinking to myself, like, what are you guys talking about? And they said, look at her arms. There's track marks. There's track marks on her arms there. Look at that. Tell me now.
How? Now, I wear glasses, and I'm pretty blind. But he legitimately, this goes on for about an hour and a half, and he says, drug user, drug abuser, junkie. He even gets fucking China doll. Let me show you something I've been sitting on, and I debated even showing it. But yeah, let me show it. I might have to hit up Holistic Empire, because I'm gonna tell you right now, she's got a video of China. I need to email her and ask her to make that video public if she still has it. Holy shit. Okay, holy fucking shit. Hold on 1 second. It's called Sparring. So when China first came out about Ernie, she accused him of putting all these bruises on her. But now China is a fucking, I don't know. I think she's got, here it is. I think she's got some issues. I know that she goes back and forth with Ernie. 1 minute she hates Ernie. 1 minute she loves Ernie. Realistically, in my opinion, it's the control over Ernie. Yeah, you probably remember that video. Now, I got it and I don't, and I changed a lot then. And I said to Tina, like, it was wrong. Like, this is fake outrage because you should have done something 2 years ago. But now I see the wiffle waffle shit and why Tina just dumped that video. So I do have to take it back what I said. Hey, NSC lady. Yep. She called her daughter a bitch. It was a very violent video. She's in a screaming altercation with the baby's father. Does all of this in front of kids. Kids are screaming, crying. And I believe she puts her hands on him. Don't hold me to that. It's been many years since I've seen the video. But yeah. So let's show. This is what China came out. And she would do shit like this. And then when we'd all rally for her, she'd go be up on Ernie's panel and be like, Ernie, Okay, but we've heard this story from multiple women, including, again, if you don't believe Debo, you don't believe Debo, but she did make reference to him wanting to spar with her. Lisa Bertoni also made reference to Ernie wanting to spar with her. And I want to say there was 2 more, but I'm forgetting the names at this moment. And that's a giant bruise, by the way. And China is very small. China is very small. So why? Could have been. But when we see her actions, I don't know. It was, I'm not saying you're wrong. Yeah. Because the video I saw, one of them was like that, and I would agree with you, but the other video I saw, because there was 2, there's no way. No way. It was clear as day. Now, don't get me wrong. Narcissists can absolutely, they start recording after they've already riled you up and said the worst things about you. After they've already done that, then they start recording you and get your outrage, make you look crazy. That's absolutely true. But with the exception of that, I'm painting a picture of why China consistently goes back to Ernie fucking Shell. So either way, there's holistic. Either way, whether it's she's the abuser or she's the, being abused, it's this vicious, fucked up cycle that she subjects her children to at the end of the fucking day. Okay, giving payback. But I respect your opinion. I really do. Yep, Ernie was fine. I probably got that video somewhere too. Again, what now? A young man. Okay, although we've got the video of Lisa, I think somewhere, saying that it was weird. Jimbo called and said it was weird, and Ernie was acting inappropriate. Whatever. Let's go back to this drug bullshit though. What I didn't like was China coming in here, having the nerve to be like, "Yep, those are track marks. Blame Katie as a junkie." Now, I have seen some horrible, despicable behavior by Miss China. You got a lot of fucking nerve, ma'am.
Now, if that's not track marks, I don't know. I don't really know about it. This is alleged track marks, people. God dang it, leave me the fuck alone. Okay, so
yeah,
I was thinking about that.
Night.
Now, I never know about nothing because I don't really look into things.
Now, I'm going to skip over a good portion of this because let's go to where he makes the and then we'll skip forward to China, going back to this idiot.
Thank you, Joey. I appreciate it, buddy. Good deal. Thank you so much.
And right here,
okay,
Sally, I think it says, shaking my head, no punctures noted, and I am no Katie fan. So there were multiple people, but they were totally just ignored. And I'm sorry, I've seen track marks on people, and that's not.
So we got a closer look. A closer look, folks. A closer look. Now, if I Google track marks, If I Google track marks, hold on a second now, folks. It's like a roller coaster with me. Is that track Sinister? Do you know anything about track marks?
And I also left a comment on this Ding Dong's page yesterday. I said, I don't think you know who you're fucking with, sir. But hey, take my advice. Don't take my advice. Either way, I'm here for it.
you come up a second? Look, if you can come up a second, thank you. So I don't know. You know, I seen them on people in jail and stuff, but I never really seen them in real life like this. Hold on. Hold on. I want to know because I'm getting ready to Google what track marks are. Somebody said, look at the track marks on her arm. Is it because she's so skinny? I don't know, folks. I'm going to look in a minute. We're going to look. We're going to look. So I've heard 5 people say track marks. That's all I know.
And part of those 5 people, which Renee Marie was on this panel earlier and said that the Pawn Stars people were arrested for fucking human trafficking. Okay? I can't unhear that. Like, these people.
Okay. That's okay. They do. So.
No.
Boy, rappers getting ready to get you, Matt. Rappers on it today, buddy. I tell you.
Sure.
So let's do this right here. I always put it in front of the people, and I think with 127 people in here tonight, I think this is enough people to say, put a 1 in the chat if you think that's track marks. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it's just her veins because she's skinny. You guys see what I'm looking at. And I'm going to go and I'm going to Google, because Google is our friend, folks, what track marks look like.
She would not have that healthy of veins if she was an IV drug user. Your veins shrink and diminish. If you have rolling veins, you probably are never going to be an IV drug user because you're going to have one hell of a time and you'll be putting yourself in detox. You know, trying to hit that vein. No, this is stupid. And I'm just playing a little bit of it because, again, I'm all about patterns. I'm all about, you know, showing hints that and how it's just this constant cycle of abuse. So we'll get there. I mean, if you want to tolerate this bullshit, hey, I spent many years trying to save people from themselves. That was my mistake. I will never do that shit again. If you guys are happy where you're at,
yes. Now you have your opinions like I have mine. We're just doing a simple look at it, okay? Hold on 1 second. Let me.
And in my opinion, this is extremely, you know, fucked up because here's the thing. There's many people that struggle with drug abuse, right? So when you're just pointing at people and saying, oh, well, they're skinny, they must be on drugs. Oh, those are clearly track marks when those are extremely healthy veins. Where is the veins in this picture? Because this person is an IV drug user. And what happens? Your veins disappear. They are not meant for shit to be put in them over and over and over again. So look, I don't see a single fucking vein. But of course.
And it talks about acne. That's not fucking acne. I'm sorry for you people. Until you can prove me elsewhere, look at that. Until you can prove me elsewhere, right there is a big standout. And they're in both fucking arms, by the way. They're in both arms.
Wow, guys. We have veins in both arms. Wow.
This beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. Beautiful, beautiful lady. I'm calling bullshit, folks. I'm calling bullshit because even celebrities, look at this. This is the same kind of march right there.
And what's absent from this picture? Actual veins. Vein, right? because people that are not IV drug users don't have their veins protrude. I probably can't say. He'll probably say I got track marks too. But you get it. There's veins that protrude when you're not an IV drug user. Okay? No, it is very obvious. And again, if y'all want to sit over there and do your thing, fine. I'm not here to stop you. But I will call you out because I have seen this same pattern of behavior since I was in Ernie Shell's chat myself way back in what, 2021? I don't know, 2022, something like that. And Ernie, what did he do? Because one woman disagreed with him, he cussed her, threatened to dox her, called her a drug abuser. I'm going to expose your record. That was Brown Lulu. And so my mom was like, dude, you're not going to talk to her like that. And then we were the problem because we stood up for what was right. That's fine. Definitely don't harbor no grievances. We're not the fucking same. You are an abuser, Ernie. I have years of documentation. Just like when Ernie shows his paperwork and it gives the number and it gives the county and it says harassment and it says so-and-so is doing this, so-and-so is doing that. And I pick up the phone and I say, hey, I have evidence to disprove a police report that was made. Can I offer what I have? I've been waiting for this moment, Ernie. You're going to get your gotcha moment, okay? I didn't have to Columbo shit. It just wait patiently.
Exactly. They don't have to hit the big vein at all. Look at this mark. Look at this mark. Look how close. Brian, can you give me a real clear, high definition photo of that arm right there?
Being a drug abuser or being an alcoholic doesn't make you a bad person. Hopefully everybody that does have an issue gets themselves fixed. But they're not broken. They're not bad people. They're not, they just got one little issue they need to solve. And a little bit of work and self-love and problem's gone. Most drug users and alcoholics are running from pain, running from trauma. And unfortunately, then they surround themselves in bad situations and then this perpetual cycle goes on. So when you're sitting here calling everybody outcasting people, don't get me wrong, I've called you a drug addict because I have proof the way you act. Show me with this, except I don't know what you ran over this picture or how you darkened it up. That's fine. Could just be a bad picture. But I can assure you, you cannot put any behavior of Blaine Katie's along with these pictures to say, you know what, I'm worried. I'm worried for you, Blaine Katie. No. You're a trash bag bitch.
And then we're going to go to the next arm. We'll go to the next arm. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Okay. He must have been reading his own chat. Naked Tiger looks like collapsed. That's a new one. I'm not even. Yeah, Ruby Doo says, "Look at King."
Okay, thank you, brother. I got it. I got you. Hold on a second. Look, it's not for me to judge. Look, I come from a big place of family, but right here, I'm sorry.
Agreed.
That you can see the marks. You can see the mark going over to the other mark. You can see the holes in her arm.
Oh, I know.
Am I blind?
Am I blind? Some of the worst people saying the worst thing have children or their own issues and I don't need to narrow down who. There's other creators have put it out because they're trash and really went in for people's families and past histories of drug use and no, just because they're mad,
Blind. I'm sorry, Locksmith. I'm sorry, Locksmith. I'm so sorry, Locksmith. Sorry, Locksmith. It is not. It is not. Can someone put the
What's up,
link
everybody
in?
coming in?
Can one of the people put the link in right here where the photo came from? Can you see it? Because I see it fucking really well, people. I see it really fucking well. Here's the other marks on the celebrities. Just like Katie's right there. Just like it. Those veins protruding. Here's her arm. There it is. There it is. You can still see it, and you can see it in the other fucking arm too. Brian, can you zoom in and get the other arm for me? Just go ahead and get the other arm. If you can put it in a high definition, thank you, thank you. No, wait a minute. Hey, chat, I want you to put the link. Listen, don't send me the photo in chats. I want you to put the link in chat. The link in chat, in the chat that we're on right now. I want you to put the link in chat. I do. You do, don't you? I see the fucking shit just bright as day. I seen it, and I just asked, look, I just asked a person who's on drugs what that is. Track marks. Now, I'll show you my arms. My arms look nothing like that. I don't shoot up. Now, I don't know about what the deal is, anything else, but I'm just saying, hey, it is what it is.
Yep.
I must agree that maybe tracks, just my opinion. Look, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying, what is it?
Agreed.
Because you idiots are telling me that's anorexic. I've already talked to someone that's anorexic already before this, and they're saying, no, it's track marks. And that's what got my whole attention on it. Now, y'all want to put me up there. You want to make like I'm this killer. You want to make that I'm this here, I'm this there, I'm that and this.
So before we get into here, let me explain something to you. So he allegedly, and you're going to have to believe that Ernie's telling the truth. And I should have queued up the paperwork. But when he did cam up with the warrant served live, he absolutely fucking showed that he went to the sheriff's office, Perry Sheriff. Yeah. And those papers were of report, if you believe Ernie. You don't have to. But I do know they took some videos. So I do believe that he absolutely went to Perry County Sheriff's Office and filed harassment charges against a few people. He showed the PCSO, which all sheriff's offices have in Kentucky have PCSO, but it will say Perry PCSO or whatever, another county. But when you openly invite someone in to pull up your records, it totally takes away your credibility with that officer that you made the report with, Ernie. Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck that they got videos. So before we get to those videos, I want to explain something called selective prosecution. Okay? Let me pull it up since we're gonna Google shit, right? Selective prosecution. Let me see if there's a statute in Kentucky. Let's do that, and we'll do that live. Commonwealth. Here we go. I think we found it. Oh, this is just an appeal case. What's this say? They dismissed the case. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's see if they've got, well, they clearly have a case, so. Yeah, it's really not giving me the examples of that I want. So I would have to find the appropriate statute for this in the state of Kentucky. Because clearly Ernie does not understand this either. As a governor, you don't make the laws, Ernie. So you would have to actually pass laws through what's called the Kentucky House and the Kentucky state. You also have a Kentucky Constitution, and you've already said you have 5 policies that will absolutely get thrown out because they're unconstitutional. You would have to first try to change the Kentucky Constitution, and then you would have to pass laws through the House and the Senate of Kentucky. So good luck. You are going to accomplish absolutely nothing. Yeah. So selective prosecution is saying, okay, I'm going to go after, let's just use some names. Angelo, Master Sergeant, Blaine Cady for slander. For now, Kentucky's different because you can go get warrants on people and the police will investigate it. But we have a person that did worse things than all of that. So I'm going to play a short little video. Let me give you the date on this. This is from June 23rd of 2024, I believe. And this is a pretty brutal life. What, if you remember back, Ernie faked his cancer diagnosis June 8th, 2024. So this is just a couple weeks back. X Factors, all for Ernie. X Factor was with the Mean Girls at this time. Okay, so understand that. If and Nicolina, X Factor went on panel and was like, well, what about a truce? So this was a couple lives later when Nicolina gives her answer on a truce. So this live itself, though, Ernie is called a predator, fine, a rapist, a red runner by Nicolina. So it is absolutely selective prosecution, Ernie. And I will try to find the statute to make sure that any police agency that you're reporting these things to, you are in full well. Unless, exactly, Jacob, unless Nicolina bowed out and sent in money, which could have happened. Totally, in my opinion, because how many times did he threaten Nicolina? Send me money. Send me money. I'm going to get your brother fired. I already got you fired. Send me money. I'm going to do this. Send me money. Maybe she did. We know she has a history of sending Jimbo money. We know she has a history of babying rap, right? She latches onto these very abusive cuck males. Okay. That's her word. I'm going to use it. She protects all the abusive cucks online. That's what her channel description should say. So let's see her take on who Ernie Shell is. Because this is an example, none of us ever did this shit to you, Ernie Shell. But your girl did. Oh, I accidentally did that. My bad.
It would have to go happen. I knew when I made the suggestion that it would have to go through a lot of other people, and it seems to me like it's just not going to happen, at least not at this point in time. And you know, it was just a suggestion on my part.
It will never happen. It'll never happen. Ever, ever, ever. I hope you're trolling and you're not being serious, Karen, because this will never, ever, 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 ever happen.
Now, these people can coexist with each other, but who had the final?
Okay, I missed a couple. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Sheila D, for becoming a new member. And Morris says, thank you, everyone, for giving her birthday wishes. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. I'm mad that I missed it. Correct, Rand. Mm-hmm. Yep. But we're not running around calling him a rapist and a murderer, are we? So this is absolutely some type of selective prosecution, because in the state of Kentucky, you can go down and file court. He says Angelo, Master Sergeant, are slandering him. I feel that slander is saying that you killed a woman, raped a woman. I feel like that might be slander. But proving that you are indeed stolen valor, you asked us, which I will play. I've got 2 lives where he absolutely, but I'll just play one of them because he goes after Cheshire, says he's going to share her nudes. He goes after Bam Bam, says he's going to dox you, show your work, all this. This is his pattern. When he doesn't get his fucking way, when he decides to have a fucking tantrum, here we are. We have to deal with the fucking baby in his beak.
I'll say it. That's all I want you to know. Say, was it a meeting that you all had? I mean,
No, Gamer Girl, I got a text message, so I would prefer that.
Agreed, Tennessee Rose.
Like Mean Girls chat. So Nicolina went live about 40 minutes ago and said that there's not going to be an alliance or a truce or anything like that with the Tigers, and that's just not going to happen with Ernie. So like I said, that was going to be the biggest obstacle was you and Nicolina being able to coexist. And I didn't. There's snowball's chance in hell, but it is what it is. And like I said,
It is what it is now. Now that I know.
Yeah.
Now that I know. I mean, I know now. See, you see, when you
This man is a sexual predator, period. He is racist. Look how he's treating your sister in arms, who is transgendered. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So, she just called him what? And racist? No, Ernie, they're best buds now. Again, nothing but fake outrage and bullshit. That's all it ever is out of both Ernie Shell and Nicolina. And like I mentioned, Ernie Shell said, I'm filing warrants on you, Master Sergeant, and Angelo for slander. This sounds like actual slander, because to my knowledge, she's never been charged with rape. Oh, but Rap did, Nick. And what did you do? You went over to Tonic's panel and explained how it is, nope, it's not true. He's charged. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He took a plea to not get charged with actual rape. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I can do this shit all fucking day. I won't, but we're gonna have a lot to move through. So I'm gonna let this play for a minute, and I'm gonna take Linus out.
Not even a question. I don't know. But nope. I think he has S8. I think he has committed 187s. Nope, no thank you.
don't know something, that's when it can really get to you, because you have to make decisions based on what you don't know, right?
And I told you, she just said he thinks. I'm sorry, Nicolina just said, I think you've raped people and killed people, Ernie. That's what she just said. Like I said, this was June of 2024. Wow, how things have changed in 10 months.
Yeah.
Now I know the decision I need to make
In regard to?
in regard to her answer. You see, it ain't about me. It was about the people. People, here's the thing. Based on what was the no answer?
I don't know. I truly don't know. After I did that live, I basically went offline. Like after I did that live with you yesterday, I've been offline since basically now.
Right. So you found out when on the live?
I found out just about an hour ago when Nicolina went live.
Oh, Nicolina went live an hour ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And she said there'll be no truth, right?
Yeah.
After she conversed with the pedo.
I don't know who she's talked to, but I'm just giving you the information.
Oh, no, you just
shoot the messenger.
I'm not going to shoot the messenger. I'm not going to shoot the messenger. I'm not hang the messenger, but not shoot.
Oh Lord, I can't take you nowhere.
No,
Listen,
I would never do that. Anyway.
I'm trying not to stir the pot on this Sunday. It's the Lord's
No,
Day.
no. It's a good Sunday. It's a great Sunday, as a matter of fact. What did the rest of the mean girls have to say about it, or was they even included?
Like I told you, I guess I wasn't the best, but I didn't communicate with anybody outside of the suggestion from. I wanted to see what if anyone would reach out to me or communicate anything to me, and no one did. So,
okay.
I don't have a lot of information. Sadly, I don't have a lot of information to give you. I'm not privy to the Mean Girls chat, and I don't have Facebook, so I can't give you the information that you're looking for. But if you want, Nicolina's live. You can feel free to go on her side chat, or you can ask her to come here, or she can come.
Well, I mean, if you could stream, she's going to stream anyways. But I just wanted to know who was present during her when she made the decision of the answer.
Well, Ernie, I'm just a Mean Girl associate. I don't have. I have suggestions, but that doesn't mean that they're always going to be followed. So,
I understand that. But
anyway, have a good Sunday.
Oh, you too, and you be safe. And if Nicolina wants to come up, she can take the link as well.
All right, you take care. Bye bye.
I would like to hear from the horse's mouth. I mean, that's why we do it over here. We don't do stuff from the horse's ass. We do it from the mouth. I want to know who was present. Did she call it? Did she call the shot?
Put us in the chat if you want me to go over there, and I'll stream it from here. You let me know. If you want me to, I'll go over there and take a look.
All her own? Or was there a few more? That's all I'm asking. Nothing much. I don't care how it goes. Do you? I don't. I really don't. But all those. Be more than welcome. But if she comes up, well, I say if she comes up, and there she is. Oh Lord of mercy.
What's up?
What's going on?
What's that?
You made a decision. What was the decision? I want to hear from you.
What are you talking about? Decision about what?
What do you mean? What I'm talking about? Truth.
Yeah, there's nothing to have a truth about for me. I think that you are a transphobe. I think you're racist. I think you participated in a conspiracy to commit sexual assault against that girl in college. So I just no, thank you, sir.
Okay, that's all I wanted to hear from you.
Okay.
Good day,
Nicolina. Yeah, today. Okay, so clearly he's been doing this a lot lately. He's going live when I'm live. And it's to distract. So I'm gonna finish this and segue into his fucking over 3 hour live this morning, where he makes some more claims about the sexual assault that happened, that he was a willing participant of, and he helped.
He's giving out addresses and stuff like that, and then people have actually came to their places and stuff. How many people have he done that to, and people actually showed up to their door? Okay, this is how I'm one of those people. I am one of those people, and I
Oh, so
can
you're
tell
one
you,
of the people that he
he
doxed
did not. He did not dox. I'm one of those people that things have shown up at her door. Okay, he did not dox me, but yes, I was doxed. My whole thing.
You know what, Gypsy? I never doxed your fucking address. I door dashed you some fucking hairspray and some fucking chocolate or some shit. That was around Christmas time. So that wasn't you receiving a bunch of like bad shit. You were happy about it. You even thanked me during the live stream. So grow up. Grow up.
Is don't come here if that is a fear of yours. Don't hang out in the bottom of YouTube if
No,
those
I'm gonna tell you
dangers
something that he
are
has
a fear of
I want to tell you
yours.
something he has done, Gypsy. What?
You're not listening to me. You're putting a high standard on someone on a social platform.
No, it's not
that
just
is
me.
meant for
Gypsy. It's not
functioning.
just me. There's others too.
Okay, well that's them, and you're you, and I'm me, and you know.
You know, we were doing perfectly fine until you like allow these people back in. Don't you see the difference now?
I think we're doing perfectly fine now too.
No, I'm saying that we were doing perfectly fine. There was no arguing. We all got along and stuff like that. Like everything was perfectly fine until you allowed those people back in. You know, because you know what they want, right?
That's not true.
It is true.
That's not true.
Why are you saying this, Gypsy?
Because controversy comes when there's open platform, no matter who is offering it.
I mean, you said yourself that they have done things to you that were not right. You said,
I find people on this panel to be very reasonable, very respectful, lots of insight. She's smart. Like she's handling this very well.
that they have taken advantage
Everyone
of
is not without fault. That's my whole point. Everyone, not just them. Everyone is not without fault. And on that note, my family is calling me to eat lunch, and I am starving. So I'm going to go and she absolutely does not owe anyone anything, but neither does Ernie. Okay, Wicked. All right. I hope everybody has a great afternoon. And
Okay, Gypsy, you have a nice day. I mean, we'll talk later.
okay, I've got to go. Thank you very much,
All right.
y'all. Bye bye. I've got to run, but I thank you guys for coming by. I'm sorry I wasn't able to post all the comments here, but we can overcome controversies and conflict is if we keep lying. All right. All right, y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all later. I'm sorry I've really got to go. I wish I had more time, but I don't.
That was so disingenuous. That was so disingenuous. All right. Now we're gonna go. Oh shit, yep, it's this one. I want to listen to the details here. It's gonna be a few minutes in, but listen, this is this morning's live stream.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You all seen the Kyle Rittenhouse video. And your picture don't matter. You didn't do anything wrong. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Let's see what happens. Let's see what transpires. You all seen the Kyle Rittenhouse video and security me getting interviewed, right? I couldn't do the
Kyle
interview
Rittenhouse
until
video,
later.
Ernie. You were just a bystander. God, he's so dumb. All right. Can I play this part or do you want us to talk right now, Betty?
No, play what you got to, babe.
No, I'm asking. It'll be a couple minutes. It's up to you.
Yeah, just play it. It's fine.
For that night, I had a chance to be on every single news thing they are. News, everything. I had a chance to be on all those. Video hit 8 million. That video hit 8 million. At first, I remember when it hit 250,000, around 250,000, and people started, oh my God, it's commenting, they was using it. Come on, whose show? Whose show am I coming on? Because I don't really do that stuff. You want an email? Oh my God. Here, use this one. OperationRock24@gmail.com. Because Artillery 45, I did leave a woman in the room. When in the college years and stuff like that, when I was partying.
Well, first of all, Ernie didn't go to any college. Second of all, nobody invited him to any college parties. I didn't either, Catelyn. But this is where now he's transforming the story to when he was a young adult. This is what he's talking about, Mama, too. I want you to listen very closely.
And it was about, oh my God, I want to say 28 years ago, 27 years ago, I did. A woman hated black men. A woman hated black men. I dated her for a while. She was very vile and disgusting. And she loved to do crazy sexual things. When I say I walked off and never seen her again, I don't mean like forever seeing her or hearing about her, okay? I never saw her as, you know, I cut everything off for that. What excuses? I ain't making no excuses. I'm showing you proof. I'm going to show you all proof.
Yeah. So he alleges this woman was a racist. Now we've seen a lot of racism from Ernie in the last 24 hours. And yeah, he didn't graduate high school. You can't go into the Army or the ROTC without a GED. He didn't get that. He's not in the military. He enlisted, never went AWOL, did not complete basic training. And same with the Tennessee State Guard. I cannot remember who told me that. It might have been Kemper. Let me look real quick. I could have swore it was Kemper that told me. But anyways, it went like this, and I'm going to paraphrase since I don't have all of the details. I'm going to go by recollection. They contacted the Tennessee National Guard, and Ernie went, signed up as a volunteer. He showed up 2 or 3 times, took the oath, got his picture taken, got his uniforms, left, and never returned. And they couldn't get a hold of him. They didn't have the address, a good phone number to inquire what the reason was for joining the Tennessee state National Guard. We know what it was for. It was for the photo ops, the optics, to steal the fucking uniform so that he could grift as a fucking person in the military. So there's that. Hey, little G, I gotta get past this video because there's another part that I want you to hear. And the audio is terrible on this. You can paintball if you're smart. You absolutely can go to college.
Ernie, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. All right, folks.
So you show me. They say, oh, well, no. I got more. I got tons more. You know, I think that's something, right?
Absolutely.
I think that's really, really something. Now, there is no membership.
So right here, this comment from Manchester Vicky, and Nicolina's just saying everything. I don't like the stolen valor, but this man admitted instigating a woman's rape. He set it up. That's sick. Lips. I'm going to step outside with the kiddos for a bit. I love you all. I pray Ernie gets caught for everything he's ever done. He's a predator trying to cover it up. On and on and on. On.
Forms. There is no money thing. All I ask you to do, if you believe in what I believe and what a lot of other tigers believe, you will not stand for child predators or rapists. That's only two things. Two things. If you're a murderer, if you've been convicted of murder, you're still welcome. Matter of fact, most of my friends are killers. It's hard to say, but hell, get your asses to church. Hello, Selena. How are you doing? I'm glad you're doing.
So if you're a murderer, you're welcome. But a rapist, you're not. But yet he literally just admitted 10 minutes prior to a conspiracy that he helped set up a woman to be sexually assaulted by a group of men that were allegedly black because she was allegedly racist. Does he not remember the shit he says from 1 minute to the next? I know that's a rhetorical question. I know the answer to it. But Ernie, sexual assault does not have a statute of limitation. So it'd be interesting to know if there was any kind of case like this 20 to 28 years ago. Because what a sick fuck.
Well, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. That little testimony comment you gave me last night was a really, really eye-opener, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Made me feel better. Made me feel a lot better. I wasn't feeling too good, but it did. Well, I'll not be monetized. I'm not going to be monetized on this channel. So
Andrew's here.
maybe later on in the future,
Thank you,
but not this channel. I'm not going to try to even get monetization in this channel. And I'm going to tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. Because I believe it should be free. I believe it should be free to you, the people. It should be free to you, the people. It's not a once-in-a-lifetime chance. I've already done interviews with CBS and get ready to do one with, what is it, Fox 57 or whatever the hell, over toward my house where my actual home is at. So it's not really a when you say once-in-a-lifetime thing, that makes me think, and you ain't giving it. Well, what's the channel? First off, what's the channel? You say you have millions of patriots, of Republicans, and, you know, it's a Republican channel. Show me. Because I can go to Rise America right now, and they got, you know, do an interview with them if I want to. The thing about it is, I don't want to show myself right now because I'm sick. I don't look near what I used to look like. I'm embarrassed of that. I'm depressed because of that. That's honest God's truth. You need more proof? Well, that was how Rittenhouse stuff. I've also got oh my God, here. I've got so much stuff here. I've got things I never showed anyone. Never showed anyone. The conflicts, all that. I got all that. Here's one of I think this may be one of the conflicts. This is Antifa. This is Antifa guy coming up in one of
All right, Betty, what's up?
As I represent
Sorry, my dogs are barking, which is fine, but I can't let my dogs out because we sprayed some mosquitoes today. So they have to stay in the house for a few hours. So I'm going to be muting in and out.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I'm here to represent the YouTube days. And first of all, I would like to say that it was Gypsy that asked Pink Bo to come have an interview with her after Pink had been on my show. This was before we had decided to kind of become co-hosts. I didn't like the idea. I didn't say anything about it. And Pink decided to go on her own and do it. Once that happened, Pink started building a relationship with Gypsy, feeling like comfortable and things. And every day that she would go in there, Gypsy would drop another link because it was bringing in views and things that she wanted. Because she actually was trying to take the place of what I do with Pink, but it didn't work out that well. And then when she came up on my panel last night, yeah,
okay, hold on. Now that makes sense because she mentioned in her live or in that clip that I just showed that she had enough of Pink Bo on her panel.
Weird.
What?
Right. And so when she came up on my panel, she said, I let her, down these people, blah, 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 for a whole week. At the time, I didn't think about it when she had begged for the interview with Pink. And then every day was putting out the StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? Can you hear me okay? Or do I need to turn my mic up or anything?
No, I can hear you. I turned you off. Your mic sounds fine. I wanted to make sure everyone else could. Because you were a little quiet, but I turned you up. I can
Okay, yeah. Yes, to answer your question, Karen, I did. I got a new cord, and once I got the new C virus.
Okay,
So
I'll save you all. Let's get to the matter at hand, okay? Again, how much more fake outrage can we fucking accomplish on this platform? Every fucking person in this chat, not every person, but a majority of these people are over there with Ernie, with Nick, with Betty. They've all flip-flopped and fucking all over. But how do you unsee this? So you were either lying then, Nicolina, you were either lying then that this didn't happen, or you're lying now. And when you're lying now, that means you're dragging all these people. They stand for nothing, but yet you all have the most outrage of anyone. And the moment somebody steps forward, you call them a liar, right? We all seen what they did to Debo. Whether you believe Debo or not, again, we've seen what Ernie did. You don't have to believe Debo. We've seen Debo be in a situation where it was out of control. And then as soon as she didn't toe the company line with Ernie Shell, what did he start doing? Putting out really creepy videos of Debo that she had no knowledge of. What's that? What's that? Again, here we are. Is it fake then? Was this fake then, or is it fake now?
what the hell do you know? How do you know? How do you know? What happened? You said you heard rumors here and there. You're the one that videotaped it. You legitimately videotaped it.
Mm-hmm. It's fucking ridiculous.
Do we need to play your words again to you?
All right, good deal. Okay, I think I'm in here. Okay. Go ahead. What your questions are?
Okay, so first of all, why did you tie a woman up, turn on a video camera, walk out and tell your brothers that they could do whatever they wanted with her?
My brothers.
You said your brother. Then you said two black guys.
No, it was much college people. It was in the trade school thing. But anyways, I don't understand what you. What? What'd you say?
Don't make fun of the way she talks. That's not funny.
I would never do that. I would never do that.
You just did.
I mean, you're gonna accuse me. So you told me you accuse me of
First
killing
of all,
stuff
you're
like that.
backtracking your words now. You originally said, now you saying it was two college students, but earlier you just said that it was your brothers and that they can have her and that they can do whatever they want to her. And when Betty asked you a question, you automatically deny it. You didn't even answer the question. So answer the question.
Well, we will. You gave me a chance. Okay, so the thing about it is that was in college.
You're figuring it's fun, motherfucker, because you can say
I am somebody don't know if they're a woman or a man.
What a joke, little G. Nick, I really appreciate how you always take the time to educate your chat. Shame on you, little G. You don't speak out of pocket. It's only on things you truly know. For as much as people busy your balls, you are a gift art here. Maybe day drinking? I don't know.
Ernie.
I think there's a lot about Ernie that we don't know about, probably worse than we can even imagine, in my opinion, says little G. Where are y'all at now? You guys just hated Ernie with Jimbo 2 months ago, 3 months ago, right? And now you have pledged your allegiance to Ernie Shell. In fact, your words on his panel were, he's not hurting anybody. It might be low. It might be low. I had to turn mine up. 3 months ago, they were just in Jimbo's chat every single night hating Ernie. Now that Jimbo, he's always been a fucking liar. Nicolina led the charge. But when she likes somebody, they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Here we are with Ernie again. He's not here to hurt nobody. Okay, so why are you streaming about ATIL? Has ATIL taken 1 cent from this platform? In fact, ATIL says, I'm getting warrants on everybody, right? But she actually did indeed get a warrant on Nicolina. So she's more reliable. ATIL. Hear me out. ATIL is way more reliable than Ernie fucking Shell. But she's not hurting anybody. She's just giving it right back to you. But then you're going to sit there, Nick, and call everybody out that fights Ernie back, right? Because he's a fucking pathological liar, just like you. This place is a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke.
Ernie, you didn't go to college. Hello, Ernie, you did not go to college.
Well, hell,
You
go
did
to
not
college.
go
Hold
to
on.
college, Ernie.
Damn it, they called me out on that shit. Good Lord, I believe I
I
got
don't
30.
think you even graduated high school, Ernie.
I probably didn't.
I don't think you
You said
did.
you probably did.
I said I probably didn't. Did I hear that?
Yeah, I don't think you. So why was you at a college party?
Because I used to be one hell of a party animal.
Oh.
You
No,
think
you said you don't drink. You said you don't drink.
If you go back about 20 years, I drank a lot. Sorry about that. We're experiencing these rides and everything. It shakes you up. If you're driving the right way, I mean, quit looking back here laughing. That's the first thing you got to do. You can't be laughing at me. Oh yeah, I'm pathetic.
You're the one that made it.
I'm the one that made what? No. I mean, I'm too busy. No, Coke.
Oh, so
Nobody
you're
said it
doing
was
drugs.
Coke. We said it was
Oh,
fentanyl or meth.
it wasn't Coke. It's fentanyl. I said fentanyl. Shit.
I said fentanyl or meth.
No, it's Coke, baby. Coke makes you wild.
No.
It also helps with pain. It also helps with
No,
pain.
Answer our question, though.
Coke is actually for the rich man. You don't make that much money. Ernie, you'd have to be rich.
Oh, well, how did you, sister?
So right here, he's just claiming that he has done cocaine and it helps with pain.
See my paper cash out? There's
No,
my tigers in here. There's the tigers here. We'll put a one in the
sure
chat.
you've got a
Tiger
lot
support.
of I'm
Oh,
sure
you
you've got a
brought
lot of
the
money on
backup.
the
Is that what that is?
The what?
Oh, I'm not. Stop making fun of people that have disabilities. Ernie, you're
I would never make
supposed to be
fun of somebody and make that. I would never do
right?
that.
You
I would
just
never do
did
that.
it. You keep
How?
doing it.
No. It's Sherry hitting these bumps.
It ain't even Sherry with you.
Okay. Sherry's not with me.
Why did you tie Kayla up?
Who's
and walk out of the
Kayla?
room?
Wait a minute. Whoa. So I tied Kayla up in a videotape.
That's what you said.
I never said nothing like that.
You're a liar.
You said a girl that you was dating.
dude.
And
We
you
have
never
it on
saw her
video.
again. Then you came back and said that she didn't die from the C virus. That you know for a fact she didn't. That they
What's
need to
a C
release our
virus?
things home. You know
What
what
the
it is.
fuck are you talking about? You lost your goddamn mind. I thought you was
Do I
stupid.
need to play it
Damn, I
for
didn't know
you?
you was playing.
Now you call
Hey,
it
Do I need to play it
yeah.
for you?
Yeah, I need to hear this shit.
Oh,
Okay,
you
put
never
the
heard
video,
it.
baby.
No, I never heard it. Anyway,
He
I'll wait.
evidently hasn't never heard it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Now he's trying to play stupid act like he didn't know what happened. Just listen to him.
Mm-hmm.
Why you acting dumb, Ernie? Like you have to remember what you just said. Like play the video.
What do you mean when I just said? I said this shit like a year and a half ago. A year ago. So
No, it was not a year ago. It was not a year ago. It
Hey,
was
Sherry,
not.
hey,
This was not.
baby,
This is
Sorry,
not.
don't
We're
care,
gonna play
bro.
it right now.
Investigators got Josh Hanks on all the phones. That's true. Leading to hey, people. Oh, did I say that? What connection did that have? You want me running over to you? Do? Sad.
Kayla people. What else would that run into? The Kayla people? No,
Well, how'd I know?
you.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.
I see you, son. I know. And guess what? If I was writing that report out, it damn sure wouldn't be the cause of death being COVID.
Mm.
That right there is bullshit. And I'm calling it just like I said.
Mm.
That is so sad. Stop the COVID. Talk it up as COVID. Oh, God. Okay, show me where I'm implicated in this at all. Talk it up as COVID. Oh, I'm clear. Did you see what the state police is saying? I'm clear. Talk it up. Go. I'm gonna chop you up or something. It's gonna be good.
That was you talking about Kayla, talking about how she didn't die from the C virus. And then this is you on panel with Mama T and Lori and a few others.
Bill.
Talking about
Yeah, he does.
She wanted to do videos. She loved to make videos of her body. And she set up shit all the time for that. So here we are. She's like, on blindfolded one time. I'll never forget this shit. And I was thinking to myself, I'm leaving this bitch. I don't give a damn. I'm leaving her. I don't want nothing to do with her no more. So she lays down on the bed. She starts taking her clothes off, and she's laying there. The video's playing. All I did is I opened the door and hollered at my brother. I walked away.
My question is, how does anyone forget this? Anybody? And I know a lot of you haven't been around as long as me, so I'm specifically talking about the people that have been with me, you know, that I know for a fact in this chat have never unseen this. I've got a default to side with Nicolina about this video. It was fucking terrible, right? I didn't know anything about it until she put it out. And it might have been Behind Green Eyes that actually put it out. So, but both of these ladies, Betty Washam and Nicolina, they're the ones that found this. They're the ones that put this out. But yet, now they're, Ernie don't hurt nobody. It makes no sense. Yeah. I figured most of you hadn't heard it. That's why I went ahead and played it.
Afterwards, you could have it.
I think my thing was messing up when I recorded this. I'll have to pull up for a Behind Green Eyes channel. I guarantee.
Afterwards, you could have it. As far as I know, I walked out and I never seen her again.
So it kind of fucked up there in the recording. But what he said was, he tied her up, blindfolded her, told other dudes, he referenced them as black dudes, to come in and do whatever they want with her, and I left the video camera running. It's disgusting.
That is not so. Actually, what is that, Ernie? We don't give a listen. I don't give a rat's ass if Lori was on panel or not. That ain't what this is about. I don't give a rat's ass. So what was all that, Ernie?
Now he's playing dumb.
And to Kayla.
I don't know how you know what happened, Kayla.
Because you know. Did you do your
No,
work?
you did not. No, you did not. You didn't do your homework on Kayla.
Did you change her life
That's
forever?
why you're using her name. That's why you're using her name right now. You're using her fucking name,
right?
And it's two different women.
What you did, and she
It's two different women, Betty. It's two different women.
You're not answering the questions.
It's two different women, you stupid fucking fools.
Oh, no, it's not.
Two different women
There's only
now.
one, which was Caleb.
Yeah.
You're so stupid. He got any minute.
No, actually, you're stupid, Ernie. Just listen.
No. Actually, you're the one that act like a man. You're the one that act like a woman for fucking 6 months, and you turned out to be a black bastard.
And he never does admit to anything. So it's pretty much pointless to listen. Let me go back to last night. I can shut that. Now, I went a little far. Hopefully I'll remember this. I want to play, I can't remember if it's the first time he plays the video or I think there was like 3 times. Maybe it's up here. It's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my lifespan. It truly is. All right, let me just play this for a minute.
I'm telling you right now. I'm just saying, what is it then, Cookie Dough? You said more words tonight than you've ever said without a smiley face. Tell me what that is, Cookie Dough. Brian, Ernie, that is trap marks. I was in 14. I was in 3 years of jail. I done 3 years in jail. I know what trap marks look like. Ernie, that woman is a drug.
The reason, okay, and honestly, since I heard that video, I can't unhear it. Period. That's Homelander said something yesterday. He said something about Ernie being this legendary storyteller. Okay. Now, I will agree with part of that statement. I'm paraphrasing. That's not exactly what he said, but he was saying that a lot of people come because they love the way he tells a story. Okay. Here's a problem. And I will half agree with you on this, Homelander. When it comes to sexual assault, child rape, how come every fucking conversation circles into child rape with Ernie? How come every bravado moment turns into a sexual assault? How come every time he's with a woman, the truth comes out and he's abusive? He's sparred with her. Why? As a man, why would you spar with a woman? Why would you? You're not a defensive trainer. You're not. The best advice, especially when you're 5'1.5" or 5'4", get the fuck out of there and run. Run like you just are a fucking Usain Bolt or whatever. Okay? Jackie Joyner fucking Kersey and shit. Blow your fucking heart out as long as it means, because I'm sorry, being small like I am and small like most of the other women are, you stand no chance. If you have to stay and fight, start biting, kicking, screaming, scratching. I'm sorry, some jiu-jitsu is not going to fucking help you. If you're 5'1", 5'4", 5'6", even 5'8", you stand no chance against a man. I don't care who you are. Now, if it was a boxing match or MMA, I've seen MMA fighters get their ass kicked. I wouldn't do it because you cannot, as a woman, sustain that, hits by a man unless they're like way smaller than you. But their muscle mass is incredibly different than a women. So run. This bullshit about martial arts, exactly, Kels. This bullshit about fucking, standard. No, get the fuck out of there. Retreat if you are a woman and a man is coming after you. Run. Why you would need to spar with women. And again, how many times has he taken inappropriate videos? And I don't even mean naked. I just mean without consent. Okay? If you're in a house, you have a reasonable expectation of privacy. If any of you came to my house and I record, or vice versa, if I came to your house and I was secretly recording you, that's, even in two-party consent states, when you have a reasonable expectation of privacy in a private residence, that is illegal. That's like illegal wiretapping. Don't hold me to it. Every state's different. But I'm pretty fucking spot on. And I'm no legal fucking scholar. I just understand that this is some weird fucking systematic abuse that he has a forward thought while you're at home together, because you're kind enough to let this loser in, that he's going to get dirt on you. He's going to go through your fucking shit. He's going to send himself shit out of your phone. How many times have we heard that? He CC'd email, allegedly, I don't know, wasn't there, but two people tell a story vastly different, but then this story, and they all slander the woman, can't be Ernie. No, no, no. Everybody lies on Ernie, but not Ernie. This is 20 years. Oh yeah, big time, crybaby. I couldn't agree more. 20 years, let's say 15 years, where he has allowed people to believe that everyone else in the world just picks on Ernie, lies on Ernie, but Ernie don't lie. No, he speaks the truth. Give me a break. And he's not the drug addict. Everybody else is. He's not an abuser. Everybody else is. He's just misunderstood. No. You run from all reality, okay? Homelander, what he said about Katie last night, about the casting couch, about, well, she has to be on a casting couch, right? Just because she had a magazine interview, then how many casting couches, and I'm talking about the sexual kind, just like they accused her, saying she looked like she was in a low-budget porn, How many have you? Because if it happened for Katie, it had to happen for you. You were in Hollywood, right? Right? You went for interviews, you went for auditions, so you have to sleep your way to get on the cover of the magazine, right? You have to sleep your way into getting a role in a movie, right, Homelander? Oh, but wait, it'll be different somehow. But you'll support this crap, and this is the stuff I'm talking about. You talk out of both sides of your fucking neck supporting Ernie Shell. And although I do believe Ernie does behave a little bit better, I don't blame you. Hey, Lightning Viper, what's up, everybody? Although I do believe Ernie acts a little bit better, but eventually, Homelander, he's going to push you and push you and push you and push you until you start abusing people too. And I hope you have enough self-awareness to stop yourself, because those ladies that were on panel last night sure didn't. Yeah.
That's what we're saying. You know, I'm not saying it myself, but other people are. Then prove me wrong. No one would pose for a photo expressly if there was nothing art for a photo op. I don't know. Here's the thing, people. This losing the other chat posting stuff about you, I'm not worried about that. I ain't worried about these people. These people are idiots. This is not Photoshop. This come off her. What social media did this come off of, Brian?
Hey, Selena. Yeah. Eventually. Yeah, he's always been weird. He's always been weird. So he's going through Katie's social media to get pictures of her. I'm sure she wouldn't care. They're still trying to prove that she's a drug addict. Now, if that picture hasn't been fucked with, I don't know what. But here we are. Let me skip forward to 1 second.
People are idiots. Especially, I mean, oh my God, Lord God Almighty. This is too easy. This is too easy. Somebody said that Logan's still not been seen or heard from. I talked to him the other night. He's all right. He's doing good. He's taking a break. He's enjoying himself. Fucking laughing himself off, probably literally. Fuck. I'm laughing my ass off. And the information comes. Holy shit. Did you know when Archive Live come in chat earlier today? You just got busted out with a push of a button. The push of a button, folks. Party's just getting started. I told these guys, hey, it's just going to be fucking amazing. Hey, beloved, I just sent you a bunch of files. Literally, like everything you need is coming to you in the next 3 or 4 minutes, probably. And there's about, quit laughing. Wait a minute. Oh, someone in Archive Live flipped me off. You know what's funny is Clear is fucking Thompson, Warpson, Clear. It's the same shit FBI uses, folks. And guys, this is for entertainment purposes only. So if anybody's getting triggered, oh shit. Oh my God, Ben Holden, I'm getting ready to out your ass. Actually, I'm gonna let Nicolina do it. Holy shit, I'm telling you what the truth. Lord of mercy. Some of you people. Brian fucking quit it. Holy shit. Oh God. Oh my God. Gosh. You know, you know, you know, and I know, both you all do. I'll what the fuck, I'm about to give it out. I want to know I want to know what Ben has been holding. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Ernie Bigelow, Mel Gigolo. Where's Ernie? Ernie was king of the back page. Holy shit. We hit a nerve, folks. So, you know what I should do? Everybody over on Archives, I should just start putting their information out. Starting with Virgo, Michelle. Oh my God. Holy God bless her hell. Quit screenshot. Every time you screenshot and I hit this button, it reveals. This shit's fucking awesome. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Quit. Fuck. Quit screenshotting shit. This is from a while ago. Quit doing that. We already have all these. Oh shit, Michelle. But Ernie is so good at skip tracing. Question mark. Laugh out loud. Ernie has to play the victim card. It's his cash cow. Oh shit. Not only sweet Melissa, I think about Southern Girl. Oh God, and he makes me nervous, but if anybody could take him down, it's Southern Girl. Look at this fucking Governor McBee 43 looking bitch. She never needed him. Fuck you all, y'all crack. Sheila, I'm calling it PO that day about that today. You son of a bitches, y'all got me in so much trouble. I didn't do nothing. He said, what the fuck? Quit sending me information on these fucking idiots. Mac B is dark as fuck. This shit. Oh shit, give her a glass of tea. You know what's funny is, and you're a troll, so there's that rapper, cookie dough. You know you know I'm fine out with you. Hey, don't they understand what they're doing? If you don't have a blue mark on it. Anyways, guys, look, we've been going at this shit for 3 hours and almost 30 minutes. I have laughed my ass off. I've got these people tore out of hell over there. They're going to be what the hell? I can't help it. I'm so sorry. Renee, it's your fucking fault. She said, break out that new stuff. Break out that new equipment. Let's see what it does. Oh, I'm getting to see what it does.
Murphy's up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's threatening everybody. Every fucking buddy. Again. For real, Bree. Yeah, Greasemaker, I don't know what it is, but this is what excites him. This is exactly what excites him, and it's pathetic. It's the most pathetic attempt. Ben Holden is fucking hilarious. Hey, Katie, happy birthday.
Hey everybody, thank you so much. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm driving. I wanted to come up and say that obviously if you know me, I don't do drugs, okay? I'm a skinny ass bitch, and when I like bend my arms and my legs and wherever else, like you see tendons and veins, okay? Like, so there. Ernie, you can try to degrade me, you can try to defame me, but bitch, you ain't doing shit. You ain't running shit around here, bro. I have never in my life sat on a casting couch, bitch, okay? I get in there by appointment, okay? They want me to come and audition, okay? I don't line up. It's not a cattle call for Katie, okay? I get called in because they want me. I don't go up there because I want them, okay? I'm past that whole situation in my life. You don't understand. I'm everything that you're not, bro, okay? I've got height. I have a good career. I can act. You can't. I have real hats, real cowboy hats, not faux felt cowboy hats, okay? I
But
don't
wait a
buy
minute.
shit.
Wait,
I
wait,
don't.
wait. But do you have a pleather jacket?
I do not have pleather. I don't have pleather. I don't mind pleather, but like you can't wear pleather for as long as he does because when you wear it starts to like peel, okay? You bitch, you have that's like gross pleather. Like you're peeling, bro. I also don't I've got nothing against Timu, but like bitch, I that's not a flex, okay? It's not a flex. You get all your little devices from Timu. Good for you. What else? I'm taller than you. I'm prettier than you. I have all my teeth. I don't do drugs. I
Have you
don't do drugs.
accomplished anything in 4 years?
Huh?
Have you accomplished anything in 4 years?
No, I have not. I just sit on my ass and hide from cops all day and beg for tacos. Beg for tacos. Beg for I follow all these men around and mooch off of them. I go from, man to man and take their money.
Couches.
It's a real cute life I've got, okay? Really cute. But no, I don't do drugs. I'm an alcoholic. I'm
Thank you,
sober.
Morris. And happy birthday, Morris.
Yes, happy birthday, Morris, girl. If you're in the chat, happy birthday, bitch.
Everybody has told you happy birthday.
Yes, I'm so glad. We've lived another year, Morris. Damn it. My God. But yeah, and they were disgusting last night, and they're doxing me, and they're just doing the most. Listen, all those ladies down there, you should be so glad that he doesn't dox you or put your picture up because I can guarantee, bitch, those hoes can't hold a candle to me, okay? All those people that want to make fun of what I look like, want to call me out and degrade me and shit, cam the fuck up. Cam up. In fact, I believe Mama T dropped a little video of I hope is not Renee Marie. Renee Marie, you are uglier than a burnt stump, bitch. Okay? You're uglier than a burnt stump. You look like someone put your head in a blender, bitch. Okay? You need to tighten those little jowls up, okay? You need a little wrinkle cream under them eyes, okay? You need to stop your shit talking because bitch, you ain't nothing. You ain't shit, okay? Quit talking your shit. Unless you got it like that, quit talking that shit.
Pretty much.
Okay? I am dead. All these hoes are so weird. Stop being mad at me. Stop being mad that I make legitimate relationships on this application, on this platform, and stop being so goddamn mad that people respect and like me, okay? I haven't changed it up once since I've been here. All y'all are fucking pancake ass bitches, flip flopping pancake bitches, okay? You have flip flopped so fucking much you're burnt to a crisp on both sides, bitch, okay? Y'all are getting left because you cannot get right, okay? Everyone, I'm gonna get down. I just had to get that out. Ernie's used to casting couches, okay? Ernie gets his booty, his butthole plugged up on a casting couch, and then they say, "Oop, it's not gonna work. It's too fucking loose. You don't eat too much." Those holes in your fucking teeth, Ernie, they're scratching wieners when you suck on it. It ain't working, okay? You gone. You fired, okay? All right. I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you for doing this, traders. I've been laughing so hard. And thank you all for the birthday wishes. I appreciate all of y'all's support. And I'm almost at 4K subs. So if you haven't subbed up, sub to me. And then you can unsub. I just want to have 4K subs on my birthday. Okay. I'm down the numbers today. All right. Bye, traders.
Okay, we also got Ghost going live in about 2 hours. So I will drop that link in the chat. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. And damn, I was gonna say something I forgot. Yeah, this live is a whole ass joke. It's hard to even take it seriously, but the fact that these people absolutely hang on to every word he says. Again, I will ask Homelander, what part of being a good storyteller is lying about people? We, over here, in our own space, I don't go fuck with Ernie no more. I haven't fucked with Ernie in the longest. I will sit over here and cover some of the stupid fucking shit he does because I have 4 fucking years of him doing this same exact shit. I listened through, I think I made about 10 lives public, maybe more today. It's like they were recorded yesterday. In fact, some of these lives, he's using the same word from 2 days ago. It never changes. It never gets any better. All right, let me skip forward. He threatens everybody. And eventually China will come in here. Charlie thought that he triggered Ben Holden. Ben Holden went in, gay for pay. That was fucking funny. Where is China? There she is. Okay.
The college. Yes, I did. Thank you. Evidence. Is that right? I'm only asking. I was not. Actually, the evidence says, was I ever a deputy sheriff? No, I was not. But I did work. I did work as Pellissippi State Police for the college. Yes, I did. Thank you. That would have showed up.
This is an entirely new story. In fact, everyone I've talked to since this story came out with Honest Abe on panel, Brett, you cannot stand Honest Abe. This man is actually, I believe, Honest Abe over this. I think at this point, Honest Abe really likes to troll people with it. But when Honest Abe came on Ernie Shell's panel, and Honest Abe is a simp for people that get lied on, right? Because he got lied on. Yeah.
If they'd have said state police, but they was too stupid. They was too stupid to do that. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay.
Yep. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to look at it. We're going to wrap it up here in a minute. And then I'll either put a video out or I will maybe go live maybe tomorrow, maybe. Either way. But yeah, I will definitely look at it as soon as I'm done here giving payback. Especially if you send me something. Your shit is legit as fuck too. I don't know if you all know, but giving payback, even though we weren't always on the same side, she's also an archivist. And she does a good job.
Okay, now we're here. We're here, folks. Okay, we're here. China's in here. China, did you see the video? I've got to have your opinion. China, can you come up? Hold on a second. Son of a bitch. How come I end up getting in this shit? Hey, China, can you come up? Can you come up, China? Can you take the link and come up? I want you to watch this video with me. I want you to give me your honest opinion. No, seriously. I'm not going to be mean to you. If you can you just tell me?
And I have so many lives of the things Ernie's done. In fact, the entire reason people call her butt pads is because Ernie said when they were in a intimate place, she'd taken down her pants and had butt pads. Okay? He's a piece of shit.
Did you watch the video? I wanted somebody to watch the video with me. China, did you watch the video? Yes or no that I just played?
For sure.
That's all I'm asking. I have not. Okay, pay attention to this video.
I appreciate
Do not laugh, China. Now, you know a little bit about this stuff. I want you to tell me what you think about it. First off, I want to let you know that this company,
Oops. Now I'm hitting the button.
this company that's playing this video has 586 views, and that's 12 years ago, and they have 12 subscribers. Can we all subscribe to this company and help it out? China, also, can I ask you a question? You see this?
We absolutely can, Flies. Let me highlight that comment. Can you all say a prayer for my special needs cousin? She has stage 4, oh my goodness, bladder cancer, and is really sick from the treatment and pain. Trying to work and help her is wearing me out. Thank you all. Absolutely, Flies. Hey, Valoma. Always good to see you. I miss you too. I'm sorry, let me get, there we go. Flies, you have all my prayers. You know that. But if everybody could say a silent prayer for Fly's cousin, that would be great. Wasn't China the person that said, Puss Boy tried to get her to put on meth? Oh, I think that's someone else, and I don't know if they want me to mention it, but that was alleged. That was alleged. Yep. Okay, Twister Dar says, question to all, has Mr. Shell taught you anything over the years? Legit taught you something. To me, everything he teaches should be common knowledge. Yes, but the way he tells it, it's like, oh, I've got this mysterious information. And if you were skilled and highly trained like me, you would know. But since you're not, let me tell you, his general awareness classes. I never knew men could be so dramatic. That's what he's taught me, if I have to be honest. Hi, SCA. And thank you again, Paloma. I appreciate you. Yeah, this motherfucker.
This picture right here, this is the actual factual. Can you tell me what this is on her arms? Look real closely.
Yeah.
Look at her arms. Somebody said that was row veins. Another person said it was track marks. Right here's a real good picture of it. If you can look at it for me, China. There's her arm. What is that?
Exactly, sweet Melissa. You're very welcome, Fly. Always, always, always. Oh, Twister Dar.
Can you tell me what that is?
And Sister Callie says it's normal hydrated vein. And then here comes China. China doll. It's waist tight belt and looks like track marks from a junkie. So China's back all in, even though she has been used, abused, thrown away. In fact, Ernie Shell still owes her $700 fucking dollars. Yeah. But here we are. She's some arbiter of fucking knowledge, right? I'll keep most.
I'm just trying to figure out what that is on her arms.
We haven't got along. The reason me and China Dog don't get along is because she's a fraud. And what I mean by that is she will jump up on a panel and say, this happened, this happened, this happened. Then go to Ernie's panel 5 minutes later and go back on everything she just said. Okay. She likes that cycle of abuse, I feel, because she acts it out on YouTube, which I have to say it's a safer distance. You know what I mean? But maybe you should just get some help in recovery with that instead of continuing this cycle, because we all know where it leads.
I just don't know. It's waist tight belt that looks like track marks from a junkie. What, China? Mm-hmm. Holy fuck.
Exactly.
China. Wait a minute. China. You just came in here. Nobody's talked to you, right? Nobody has talked to you. It's waist tight belt that looks like track marks from a junkie. You're saying that might be track marks. So, cause I looked up track marks, people, and I came up with a few different things. Here's the other side of her arm. I was looking for anorexic. I looked for a lot of things. I even looked up for duck. And what I found for when I come up with duck was this.
So,
I didn't.
and he says, I don't go real life, right? Well, where'd you get it? Oh, that's right. All you fucking bitches who accuse me of doing the most behind the scenes. I don't do shit behind the scenes. I just put it right the fuck out. I don't care. I don't. I don't give a fuck. I'm not pretending to be something that I'm not. But here you are, once again, getting sent pictures. And I did hear Beloved's name mentioned earlier, where Ernie said to Beloved, I'm going to send you all these files. Beloved, if you don't want to be a part of this, you cannot do this. You know? You make yourself the target. I heard something the other day, and I don't even know that I've seen it for myself, but it was something about, oh, I'm so attacked, and I've never done anything. I should have pointed it out earlier when I heard him say to Beloved, I'm going to send you all these files. No, you're putting yourself right in this. Arctic Tiger Angel immediately got on panel, called all of us haters, all of us stupid, all of us names, but then, oh, why are they so mean to me? Well, because you're a bitch. Because you called all of us fucking names. When we are the fucking truth tellers. Okay? And we don't fucking hurt people.
Know if it was Donald Duck, if it was Scrooge Duck, if it was Huey, Dewey, or Louie. But by God, I found a fucking duck. Look at that. There is no structure in that duck.
I don't know the answer to that question, but what I'm saying is, you can't say, oh, I'm not in it. When Ernie is instructing you or saying to you that, hey, I'm going to send you people's background files. And I'm not saying Beloved accepted them. I'm not saying it ever even happened. I'm just saying what I heard. And you can't sit there and say, none of us are innocent if we log back into this shit every day. We know what this fucking community is. In fact, I think this community and then how the shit show people kind of merged in our Ernie Shell community. So all of them, this is the most real life I've seen ever. I've never seen it this bad before. And no one's innocent. There's just things I won't do. There's things Katie won't do. There's things Peach won't do. Ghost won't do. But just because we don't fucking do them doesn't mean other people don't. And Ernie is a flat out fucking pathological liar when he's like, I'm not here to dox anybody. I'm not going real life. This is you going real life. Oh, but it's soft and it's already been done before. Oh, okay. Well, Ernie, then calling your probation officer because you threw a fucking fit about that. It's already been done before, so you can't cry about it anymore, right? He shows a screenshot, and I think he shows it here. So I'm going to skip to a different live. It's more bullshit. He plays the video. Let me see. I might have just... It's something about Lisa K, who he's actively threatening. But that's okay, because it's not happening to them. He's created this false sense of family because these people clearly have really bad home lives or really insignificant family bonds or friendships outside of this platform. So they visualize that they're this family, but when shit hits the fan, they've all scattered, with the exception of Christine, Beloved, and Tiger Mom. That's it. Renee Marie flipped, Charlie K flipped, everybody else flipped. Those three are the only ones that I'll at least give respect to because they didn't flip-flop. Okay. Oh, it's this one. So I made this public yesterday, I think. This is from June 25th of 2024. And let me grab which timestamp I want. June 25th of 2024. There's a lot in this live, and I think I want to play about 20, 30 minutes of it. But this is where I said at the beginning. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong place. I said in the beginning that I was going to play where Ernie Shell absolutely gave permission, 6/25 of 2024, for everyone to look up his records. So it's not harassment, not at all. Not at all. Okay, 103.41. We'll play from there. Yeah, that's where I want to play. Okay, oh wait, I'm so sorry. I want to play two more things before we get to the stolen valor part. Because like I said, he threatened, there we go, 35-20 and 45-40. 35-20. So Bam Bam, who was absolutely a great supporter of Ernie.
Bullshit. Well, I think you know what the answer is, and you know what the consequences are. You did protect. You did protect. But you wasn't done on one side. You had to flip flop and get the heat on the other one. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened to you. I tell you what, I'm not going to dox you, and I would never do that. But I will say this right here. You was being attacked because you had a stripe and a tiger. Well, and so you turn your back because you're being attacked, right? I don't understand what you just said. Can you speak English for us? Can you speak English for us? So you're being attacked, but yet you turn your back. If you're not brave enough and you're not hard enough and you're not the big dog, you need to stay off the porch. Seriously. Stay off the porch if you're not. If the fire's too hot in the kitchen, don't go near the kitchen, Bam Bam.
Now, I'll tell you what. I mean, it could have happened, but I'm pretty sure not. I don't think anybody's ever been attacked, essentially, for being one of my subs. Except way back when I was doing some wild shit. But Ernie subs are attacked consistently because they engage in things like this. There you go, 45-40. There we go. Oops. There we go.
I could just pat her. She could reach back over and,
Now, let me add some context. Cheshire had seen through his bullshit. Cheshire helped him out when he was in New York and in other ventures. She was helping him. She had enough when he faked cancer because Cheshire, the cat, has a personal story that I won't divulge, and why it hurt her that Ernie Shell was going live saying, I've got cancer. I've got 4 types of cancer. I'm on Evelon. I'm on this. I'm on testosterone. I'm on decabolin. I'm on, whatever. It hurt her. So she said, nope, I want no part of this. So he started attacking her. Then some people sent voice clips to Gypsy to play, and they didn't know who it was, but they knew. And they pretended like, oh my God, there's a plot to take over Ernie. Then Ernie, without fail, says, oh, she made me lose $10,000, blah, blah, blah. None of that was true. But here's another threat.
Or just pat me. Well, by God, I'll be satisfied. Right? I mean, she's got all this, right? Every once in a while, I can fix her hair. I put my feet in her hair, twirl my little toes in her hair. Hope to God that the hair stays in place, right? Right? I mean, hell, she's even like 94 years old, right? I mean, I think I can last that long. I don't know. Now, that would be wrong. Now, that stuff like that would be wrong for me to do something like that. They'll probably clip it and say, I had her, she's found up on a dirt road somewhere next. But Ernie got all the money. There, Lord. Chihuahua Mom, would you think bad of me if I did that? If I went up to old Elsie up there, is her name Elise? It's Elise, ain't it? It's Elise. If I went upstairs to where Elise is at, it is the grandmother, yes, to Elise, and I worked my charm, and I was able to move her over just enough to get in the bed with her, right? Like literally, you know how them little beds are. That's the little like kind of hospital beds. I'd pull the rail up that way I wouldn't fall out because Lord in heaven knows I would need it. So if I went upstairs, knowing she's got all this real estate, knowing she's got this money and 3 or 4 big ass bank accounts, right? And just was the, that's getting clipped. I don't care. I don't care no more. I'm tired of people saying that I get with these old women. I get with these old women. That's what they say. Superman is in the back. All right. What's up, Soup?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You feeling all right?
I am now. Yeah, I feel pretty good.
He taking care of you over there?
They try to.
Oh yeah, man. I hope you get better.
I appreciate it with it. Ernie got rushed to the ER.
I might be off a little bit because some of these I couldn't mute, so it might have thrown off my timestamps attack.
I didn't get rushed to no damn ER. I was going to the hospital. I need to find out who the hell is telling all these people that. We need to go through our chats, guys, and find out who See No Evil. We need to find out who See No Evil is, and we need to find out who I can't remember the other one. I can't right off the top of my head. Somebody just now hit it. Beloved, you was telling me that like 2 days ago who they are. Sometimes they're against me, and sometimes they say they're a former Tiger. Who could it be? I got ideas. Hey, Cheshire Cat, where you at? Hey, Cheshire, why'd you block me for? Why'd you block me? You afraid I was gonna show everybody you in your panties or something like that? The old man get mad because I got pictures of you like that. Is that why you got mad at me, Cheshire? Because I got you in your panties. Is that why? Is that why you got shy? You got scared? You blocked me up? You fucked me over first, but then you blocked me. That hurt my feelings. You wanted to take me to a Mets game, remember? You want to sit in a stadium? We'll sit in a stadium. She said you blocked her, Ernie. Well, let me show you that I didn't. I never blocked her. You blocked me. How do you tell, anyways? Here, hold on a second.
Yep.
Make sure I wasn't in one of them spells when I went to the wall blocking. Ernie, behave.
I was legitimately going to like go through my thing and record every single revenge porn threat, and I even have a Betty Washam one that I've never uploaded. It's on my memory stick because I don't want to embarrass people. And most of these people support it, so clearly they think it's funny, I guess. But okay, let me get to this. Okay, 103. I think my timestamps got put off a little bit.
Called around to all the hospitals actually, do within a fucking 80-mile radius of Knoxville. No.
I mean, she's a beautiful lady. I mean, you seen her what she looked like a while ago.
I didn't actually, but yeah, I don't really fuck with chicks online, man. Like, it's a bad look.
No, it is for real.
Yeah,
it can be that way.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm don't get me wrong,
but you fuck with dudes online.
I will catch you guys later.
Awesome.
Be good,
thanks.
Ceylon.
And Ernie, Dox, say la vie. I have that. But again, she just laughs up on everybody. She loves abusive people too.
So Ernie, why did you hang up on me earlier today, Ernie?
Because you were full of shit, man. And I was sitting there like, oh my God.
Do you know that a gentleman named Viper actually just went over a database provided by the U.S. military and ran your name through it, and there's no living person under the name of Ernie, Ernest, or anything of the Shell nature located in that database.
Well, I'd have to see receipts on that because I sent off for St. Louis and you see what it was. So there.
I'll tell you what, Ernie, I have a military ID from when I was a dependent. I'll tell you what, I'll show you my military ID. Can you show me yours?
Well, mine's on my driver's license.
Okay, can you show me where on your driver's license it says that you were in the military? I mean, you can cover up all the other pertinent information. I don't think you'd be doxing.
I'll do that. I'll show it later on my community post if that's good.
Okay,
But
yeah,
not until
that would definitely, yeah, I think that would be definitely good. And mind you, like I get it that you might want to like cover up the birthday or something, but
I'm not worried about it. I mean, hell, they already got all my information.
well, I mean, well, let's face it, you're not living at the.
Wait, what? He's not worried about it? Everyone has all of his information? You don't say. He has doxed his own social security number so many times. It's all over these lives. And it would take probably a year to go through these lives to figure out how many times he's doxed his own fucking social security number.
The address that's listed on the ID at this point, I'm sure. So.
No. I ain't right to dress or nothing like that. But
how is Tennessee treating
you? It's pretty good, man. It's literally pretty good. Tennessee's been a good place for me.
So I'm kind of curious though, Ernie. I tried to call your room there at the hospital, just outside of Knoxville. I forget what that place is called. Anyway, I called around to all the hospitals actually do within a fucking 80-mile radius of Knoxville, and I just happened to notice that you're not in any of those hospitals. Do I need to broaden my search? Because I wanted to make sure that you got some type of card. I mean,
no, Bird. I'm not in the hospital.
Well, but haven't you been in the hospital? Like,
yeah, I've been in the hospital. Yes,
but there's no record of it. They said that they haven't had any patients by your name within at least the last 30 days.
Well,
so
I don't use my name. I mean, it's not.
How do you check into a hospital, Ernie, without using your name?
Rochelle Rodriguez.
Rochelle Rodriguez. Who's that?
Well, that's me. Quit laughing over there. That's
wow. Me. It's like a boy named Sue.
It's kind of like that, yeah. Except for it's not for you.
All right, but you were in the hospital, I thought, trying to get well today.
No, not today. I'm getting ready to go. Everybody's
talking. Okay. So what hospital can I send flowers and a get well card to?
Well, if you want to, flowers, it'd probably be Knoxville first or something like that. First Knoxville, or maybe even down Sanders, down that way. It'd probably be that way.
I mean, there's a lot of hospitals that surround Knoxville. Why would you have to go all the way there?
But that's where I'd usually go. That's my main doctor and stuff there.
But they haven't seen you in the last 30 days. Of course, I mean, no one's been checked in anyway.
Well, what was it? May the 16th, I think it was. It should be on. Well, no, it'd be past them. May 16th was the last day. May 18th, 21. Let's see. It's either May 18th or 19th, so it would be past the 30 days. You might need to broaden your search, like you said.
Okay. I'll have to dig in that a little
But
deeper.
my next appointment is in July. So.
I mean, I don't get it. I thought you were checking in today.
I am, but I got an appointment in July.
Oh, okay.
So more LARPing. Like I said, this is just a sample. I made this video public because now that he's going to claim he's getting warrants on everyone. No, sorry, you gave everyone permission. So this live is pretty good. Again, Karen comes up again. Ernie pulls the email. Let's see, let's skip forward a little bit. There's a lot in this one, and a lot more X Factor believing this bullshit.
Ernie's the real deal.
Well, if you all hold on,
anybody can contact Chris Severe, and Chris Severe will definitely vouch that they weren't trolling any.
And this was a year ago. Tina Simmerly now knows that that's not correct either.
Anybody when Ernie was the director.
That's the reason why I don't share. Ernie, that's the reason why I don't share.
Let me back this up. This is the part I want to play. Okay. Now I'm just going to take myself off screen. I'm just going to let this play for a little bit.
Hey, here, I'll just pull this up. I can even pull even more.
They're gonna say that you photoshopped and faked it.
I mean, I can pull it up in my emails. I can show that.
I know.
Like
you
literally.
can never. That's the reason why I don't share.
Can you read that?
Ernie, that's the reason why I don't share my information is because even if I prove all the stuff that I'm saying, which I can do that, Then they're going to move the goalposts. Then they're going to say, okay, well, now let's look at the observation reports. Who was your supervisor? We want to know what you did. We want to know what missions you went on. We want to know if you took a shit somewhere and you made somebody angry.
Look, can you read that?
Not only his dentist appointment, his fucking job, okay, that he was supposed to start Wednesday. Now they're just going to call him whenever. Oh, but now he's a skip tracer. Bullshit. Prove it. And I disagree with X Factor and what X Factor's saying, which I think somebody told me that she didn't really detransition. So I'm very confused, but whatever. Yeah, absolutely. Giving payback. Absolutely. And I feel like the things that he's done, so he went to try to take warrants on people, right? With false, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I'm just a layman, I'm not a police officer, and I do not live in the state of Kentucky. He made false reports to police officers, and this video proves it.
For me, just read that for me. Just read all that for me.
We went over this already.
But can you read it for me, just to make me happy?
Oh my Lord. So thank you for contacting the National Records Center, which, by the way, is not going to share Ernie's fucking name with Viper on YouTube. Dumbass. He's a staff sergeant, apparently. This guy named Angelo Viper, he's on Katie's right now saying that he talked to someone and they revealed that there were 2 Ernie Shells in the Army, and they shared he shared his information with that.
Go ahead and finish reading that. That makes me feel better.
Says your request has been completed. The veteran's last name is Shell. You can download your documents at blah, blah, blah archives. We recommend using the latest blah, blah, blah. And here's your number and password.
Okay, good deal.
So right here, he's getting ready to give everyone permission to use this login and password to view his documents.
So that's my number and password. Go for it, guys. I'm telling you, I'll go for it.
What did he just say? So there's my number and password. Go for it, guys. But wait, there's more.
Blah, blah, blah archives. We recommend using the latest blah, blah, blah. And here's your number and password.
Okay, good deal. So that's my number and password. Go for it, guys. I'm telling you, I'll go for it.
The point, what I'm trying to drive home here is Viper, who is proved on Katie's just now that he's a staff sergeant, or he was, is literally lying to Katie on stream right now, saying that he contacted the record personnel system and they revealed that there were 2 Ernie Shells. If they did that, do you know how many? Do you even have a clue what kind of UCMJ action they would be participating in?
Oh, a lot. Bad stuff.
Anyways, right there it is. Anybody wants to go look at it, you go look at it yourselves. There it is. I've already showed it. It shows it. I wouldn't have got an email that says the veteran's last name is Shell. It was a record, and I can't find this and that, and that. I just don't understand these people. They're idiots. But anyways, carry on.
So there you go. Again, gives people permission, and there's more clips. There's plenty more clips, like when he asked for help, claimed to be a homeless veteran in New York City. We've got those. I mean, we can go on forever and ever. So this particular live was streamed 6/25 of 2024. So yeah, it's, again, everybody's ruined me. No, what Angelo did was go to an organization and request the unredacted documents, which you gave him permission to do. There was no signature signed. That's fraud. That's a fraud. And in fact, Angelo is not the one. Your own emails, Ernie, prove it wasn't Angelo that requested the documents. It was the Veterans nonprofit organization who exposes stolen valor, right? Isn't that what it said down at the bottom? Yeah, wasn't Angelo. So again, but when these documents are verified, which is what the police will do, the police will investigate and then verify that you are indeed using a redacted NGB Form 22 to garner benefits that you do not deserve. So when you got that veteran tag on your license, you didn't deserve that. So now you can go in just like I showed. I'm sorry, Mount Violet. Just like the license you showed, just like your sister saying, we got a veteran's discount because Ernie's a veteran. I played that last week. That's monetary gain. Okay, you used a redacted form. You took the redacted NGB Form 22 to the DMV and you used it as if it was records of you actually going to basic training. In the codes, it says you did not show up. Failure to report to AIT BCT. And then the governor signed you out in 1 year and so many days. Yeah. So even your own redacted form makes you look like a big idiot. And when we Googled the fucking handbook, then we realized, oh, the code's right there. So take Angela out of the equation. You busted yourself. You showed it yourself. And you were a fraud. And you gave everyone permission to access your record. So no takesies, backsies. No, they don't. And they absolutely could, but they have pride and they're men or women and they don't want to be a drain on society. But Ernie has no problem faking cancer. Ernie has no problem hurting people left, right, center, saying you have nudes of Cheshire, saying the fucking shit you've said. I have you threatening Anissa's job, right? In fact, I just heard you say that the other day. You were like, it was word for word what he said to Anissa, but I'm not queuing it up. It's the same thing. You signed a code of ethics when you were hired. Who the hell did he say that to? Was it Ghost? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He said the same shit to Anissa. You're played out, dude. You have recycled your material so much, I could probably put it in a fucking probability report, right? And have it run like an AI fucking software. And we could script your next live before you could. I guarantee we could do that with AI, but unfortunately. Yep. That's exactly what it was. All right, y'all. I'm ending it. Ghost will be live soon, I believe. Maybe an hour. But I'm going to go heat me up some food. And I'm going to eat. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. More Ernie bullshit, I'm sure. He'll still be pissed off. He'll still be triggered. I didn't watch his live from this morning. You're welcome, everybody. Thanks, guys. All right, y'all. I'm ending it. Thank you for hanging out with me. I think I already said that. I'm hungry. That's all I can think about. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's weird. It's so weird. Thanks, everybody. He does want to go back to jail, and honestly, he might. I haven't made any false calls, okay? But if you're threatening people with warrants when I have evidence that you're absolutely lying, yeah, I'm going to call. I'm going to call. I will always be a witness because I'm not afraid of you, Ernie. And no one else should be afraid of you. In fact, if more people stood up, and they are, you don't exist. And it shows. You have to surround yourself with Nicolina and Brett from the settlement, which are your type of people, Ernie. It's what's that saying? Birds of a feather flock together. All right. Bye, guys.